Hi, it's Maggie Davis, aka Minnie Minx on YouTube, and the Captain. I wanted to share with you something that I've made from Simply Made Crafts. It's by Helen Griffin, and it's a large album die set. As you can see in her picture, she's made it for photograph albums, but what I've actually done is this one that I did the video on before to just show you the bones of making it. This is for my mum, and I've not finished it. I'm going to make this into a photograph album, like that. But my daughter, my eldest daughter, has a birthday coming up, and she had actually wanted me to make one as a junk journal for her. Well, as a journal, actually. So I've actually made this one. That's the top of it. It's got tab tops there. I hope you can see it. That's the front cover. It does stand. It's quite a massive big book. I love it. The size of it. I've got butterflies there. I love this paper. And I've made this. Lots of different beaded key charms. Her name's Kim and I call her Kimmy. So I've put this on it. She's going to be 26. I put her name Kimmy on the beads. She's going to be 26 and this is my first time, as I say, apart from the one I've made for my mum, or started to make for my mum, using this die. So I've had it, the book size is 6.5, so, sorry, I was going to do it like this. So 6.5 inches by 9 is the size of the big book that you'll get, that you would make from it. And that's 17 centimetres by 23.5. But the tab tops at the top, if you're putting tab tops on to pull out, it'll take you up to 9.5 centimetres going up there. Pocket sizes are 5.5 by 8. The bits inside, yeah, and so it's a large, you get the large metal die. You get the large metal dies, these in here. That's for the cover, front and back cover, so you do 2 of them. That's your spine, and you would add on the fins. Now, you've got a choice at the top. You've got a choice if you want to have tab tops at the top, as I have there, to pull out, or you could make them at the side. So if you were doing it at the side, obviously you would just glue down the top and bottom. And this side, you would leave this open so that the tabs could pull out the way. So with the top, you've done down, across and up, and left the top open, which will show you these tabs as we go on. So this beautiful paper was called is it Sontono of London. I actually thought it was Italian, but it's not. And I love I don't know if you can see it, but you see there, it's got embossed bits on it, like glossy accents. That was actually on the paper. I absolutely love it, and these red bits as well. Sorry for my gangy nail. My husband accidentally hit my nail with a hammer about 2 weeks ago, and it's still in a bad way and painful. I thought I was going to pass out, to be honest with you. An accident hammering in something, and I was holding snaps to put into material, and sadly my nail got whacked, and it was very painful. So anyway, this paper as well has got shimmery bits, butterflies that represent my mum, my sister and my stepdad. So I thought, I see I've put the butterflies in it for Kimmy, and I hope she likes them. So I've actually did tab tops. I've done the front page and the back page so that you can pull up the tab tops. You don't need to do that. If you glued yours fully across on the front and back, then you would only have 6 thick pages inside for tab tops or whatnot. But I've got 8. So I've just used these wee clips at the side and a bit of organza ribbon, and all you're doing is clipping it out, and so the book opens, or you could undo the ribbon. Really is up to yourself, but remember and unclip it or you won't be able to pull up your tab top. So at the front, so we'll just quickly do that just now. I'm going to just take one tab top out and then just pull up the top and show you what I've got in them. So I've just did these all in pink and a different word. I did have, the tab top didn't come with that one, but you could make just a rectangle or half a circle in front and back so that you can, if you were making this for someone, they can see, you would pull it up or pull it out. And it's just plain pink on the back. As I said, she wants this as a journal, really. So I bet you can't get it back in. When you're on camera and you're at an angle, sometimes it's hard to get it back, but it should slot in quite easily, but it's always the same when you're on camera. But I'll keep that one out because it's just plain that. The next ones I'm only going to pull out a wee bit. So I'm going to sort of show you what I've done with it to give you ideas. So as I say, this beautiful paper there, I hope you can see it. See the glossy accents on that, but it was actually bought like that. I've made this into, we had 2 cats called Biggie and Tuesday, so I've put some stickers of cats in it. And it says best wishes on there. I love that paper, came from the set as well of I think it's Santoro of London. There, the word there's Santoro of London. So I've made a pocket here. I'm trying to show the pocket in it. There, I'll lift it up. I did a little tag, very simple from the paper. It's a bit stamping here and there I've done on it, and I've made a few notebooks, so I'm just going to quickly show you just a couple of notebooks that I've made. So just like that, from paper. My daughter loves pink. I've put Feed Your Soul there, and all I've done is put photocopier paper in there. I've stapled it along the top, put a bit of washi tape and a tab on it. So a few bits and bobs. Pocket you can make yourself. If you didn't have, you do get the die with this one. But if you didn't, make a rectangle, use a punch, and just punch out half a circle punch to make that, and glue down the sides here, along the bottom and up the top. Or if it was a triangle, make a triangle shape from one corner to the other, and just glue along the bottom and up the side. That'll make you a pocket. Got some stickers here that came out the set of the Santori, and I thought, my daughter, beautiful, because that's what all the papers were kind of like and matching. I just thought it was absolutely stunning, and it got little glossy accents on them, and hopefully she can use them in and out this journal. So here we've got another tab top, and I'm not going to pull it right out because I'll probably not get it back in. We've been on camera, so it says brief. And some of that paper I've made into tab tops, and it does slip back down. It's just because I've got it a funny way, or here, it's just trying to play up. Here I've made a belly band, just some dies that I had in myself that I own, and some stickers that I've put on. Belly band simple as well. You do get the belly band with those metal dies, but easy to make if you made a rectangle, scored down the side and glued a little bit at the edge behind on that, and you've got a belly band. And of course at the back of that she could journal, put pictures or whatever. And I've made a little notebook, simple, just measure and some photocopier paper in it. I've used crochet threads in my notebooks, but I've used jewellery wire for doing the spine. So a little tip here as well is if you're deciding to put in some of these journals, notebooks, etc., when you're doing your hole at the top, punching your hole through and at the bottom, be very careful not to do it too close to the top or too close to the bottom, or you will damage your spine. And also measure between that area for making your notebooks, because your notebooks need to be smaller than the actual album or you won't fit them in. So I've used elastic jewellery wire, and these notebooks I've made slip out. So I'll just show you, I'm trying to show you up the way. It slips out like that, so you've got your notebook, and then there's your elastic there. I hope you can see that in there. So I've made it loose enough that to make this, as I say, I just measured them, added some paper, matching paper, and used photocopier paper, and I've done crochet thread in the centre of this, three pamphlet stitch in there, and I've stamped on some butterflies on the back. And obviously it's very easy to just, you won't be able to see that just now, but I will try slipping it back in just like that into the middle. So we'll quickly get on. So that was just one notebook I wanted to show you in there. I have done more than that. I've done a little flip up here again and put some cat stickers on it, and just some paper there. Obviously, and this one is another tab top, and it says happy, be happy. That's important in life, isn't it? So here I've got cherish on this side, cherish every moment, and I've used this paper that was in it, Harlequin glittery paper. Got a little sticker of a dog that represents Harris. Harris came to live with us. I sadly lost my mum and sister in 2020, and Harris was one of my sister's dogs, and we now look after him. And he is our little ray of sunshine, and we love him dearly, and he helps big time. So I've made 2 little pockets here, one in the corner, another one here, just out a square, and I've just put a few bits of a notebook here that's been handmade and some embossing paper. I hope you can see that on the camera. It has got butterflies and dragonflies on it, and I've just added some tags in there. So I've made another notebook here, and I've put best wishes 26 as it's for her birthday, and it's got here on the bottom, be happy, and her name Kim, and just you know, added in some bits and bobs. So again, it's just a big notebook that slips in or out. So when these notebooks are full, she could just buy a notebook to that size, or I could make her more. That one says family, and on the back I've added in, again, one of these. This one is like just for extra either pictures or notes in there, and I've made a little tag. Yeah, this came out a different dye, this one here, the pink one, but I'm sure you could make anything yourself. The telephone, can you see it, represents Lady Gaga, as she was into Lady Gaga and still is, I think. I think she still follows her. We have another tab top here, and it said dreams, so it's important to have dreams. Kim lives in London now, so before that she had moved to Manchester and now lives in London in the big smoke and massive, probably bigger place than Manchester, got all its own boroughs. She's got a not bad job down there, and I think she's enjoying it. It's different, so we'll be seeing her soon for her birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. So I've basically made a pocket here on the bottom from the metal dies, and I've done some more of these little journals in there. I won't go through each of them, I'm just not. This one says just a bit of card, and I've stuck on aspire to inspire, and I've put some little stamps with flowers on it, and she can journal and whatever, or put pictures. I always feel the journals, when they become a journal for writing or whatever, if you go to things like, it can become a junk journal, because if you go to places like cinema, etc., and out in the bus somewhere, or a day trip to the museum or whatever, it's great to keep your stub tickets on, and you could stick them in and things like that. That's part of what a junk journal or a journal is really for. Some people use it just purely for writing in, but others can use it for other things. So this is from the Centauri papers again, and just made another one of these on the back of that. A little tag and pocket put in there, and I've made another journal, so I've added on this so she could write something on that. Again, this journal comes out. I love the paper on that. Can you see that, the glossy accents on there? And it came with it like that, embossed, because it's like you can feel it, it's raised higher than the normal paper. So in this one I've put courage, courage, and I put that little picture in because I love that. I just cut it out to the shape of those flowers. Courage is for, my daughter definitely has, I've got 2 daughters. My eldest daughter has a lot of courage to actually go to move to even Manchester and then to London. That's a big deal to do something like that. She's a go-getter, and she's, you know, it's quite a massive thing to do, so she's got lots of courage, because not everybody can do something like that. So there, the name of the paper there's on there, Santoro, London, on there. As I said, I thought it was Italian, the papers, but maybe that's who just makes them. So there we've got that beautiful paper again, and my 2 cats, Biggie and Tuesday, Biggie and Tupac, and this one. So we've got another pull up, it says sweet. Yes, and I just thought that was nice. This one I've made a side pocket, so it's a triangle, glued down, and left this bit open. And I've just put in some notebooks, some embossed paper, and some tags that some of them I've just handmade. So if you've not got a tag, if you've not got a metal die or a tag that you can punch out a tag, a rectangle shape that way, rectangle shape this up the way, punch a hole in it, put a little baker's twine ribbon, whatever, or just leave it plainly as I have and stamped it. and it just gives a little bit of ephemera and something you could journal on or add a picture. So here is another journal inside on the elasticated jewellery wire, and I've put that picture in it, just decorated this page with Kim. I've put Kim's name on it again. She could write something up there, and this journal has smile on it, and I've snapped a butterfly. And it's just photocopier paper put in there. On this side, I've actually put two big beautiful cats to make her smile, because she loves cats too, just like I do. It says, take a breath. Definitely something in life everybody should do, stop and take a breath and enjoy, or try and be happy. And I've done another one of these little tags. So this one on this side, I hope you can see, I've made a double pocket on it. So I used the template that was in this die, or you could measure it out. Then I've just cut out an existing bit of shape, and I hope you can see that. And I've punched a hole out there with half a circle. So a circle punch, sorry, just punch out half, and that will give you an opening there to let you see it. And I've just put a tag and a tag in it there. And I've made some of these, more of these notebooks, but also I thought I would do, just try, make art. My daughter's doing a bit of journaling, scrapbooking, so I've added some of the paper onto the tags, made 3 big tags. I had a machine that, I've got one of those punch machines that do the tags. I'm not that keen on it. I think you could just do your own and make it simple. Use your wings, which I like that saying, and real, not perfect. Yes, don't need to be perfect in life, just keep it real. And I thought some baker's twine on the top, and I thought they would give her something to journal on, some extra space, etc. Oh, I don't know if I missed that tab top up there. Was that? I've done that one. So this one on this side now, your tab top, I'm just pulling up hope. Yes, everybody needs hope. And I'll not get back in now that I'm, as I say, when I'm on camera, it doesn't want to do it, but never mind, I'll do it later and fix that back in. This one, I've left it as a peekaboo to put a picture or something in, and then I've done that one on top with some bits of paper. And I've done a side pocket down in the corner, put in some tags and a telephone there. I hope you can see that. And just added some bright and colourful flowers is what I've done. I made another journal here. Just put that bit on it. It's got a little bit of glossy accent that came on the paper. Some stamping, and that one says laugh. It's important to laugh in times of your life as well. And I've done another one of these flip-ups with paper on it, and I've put happy birthday there. I've made another pocket down here, and in some little mini notebooks at that size, they're actually quite long, and decorated them, some of it stamping on them, etc. And I just wanted to see, have I brought this one out? So what have it's got written on that? Home. So home, I always tell Kim, if she ever needs to come home, we're here. And she's coming home for Christmas as well, so that's always good. Because when you move about, etc., it's quite hard to settle in, etc. Even in a new job, make friends, all that. You know, it's a big deal, so it's always good to come back home, I think, if she needs to, and let her know home's here. So on this one, we've done a belly band. And I've made another little notebook in that paper, just white copier paper inside it. And I loved that bit on the belly band, actually. It's got the glossy accent on it. It's from the paper. I thought it went nice, and I've put new home there because she's not long. Well, it's months that she's been down there, so, but it's going really well. And this page, well, I absolutely love that. That picture on there reminds me of both my beautiful daughters. I've got 2. And the girl on there, that's just lovely. And the last tab top here, I'll need to remember and take the metal clasp off at the back, so, because I tried before to take this off and I'd forgotten. And what I'd forgotten to do was, if you don't take the clasps off at the side, you cannot pull up this tab because it'll be holding it in place. So just to let you see what's on the last one, it's decided to get funny. Oh yes, it's good to have a laugh, etc. And enjoy life and be happy if you can. So I'm going to fix those tab tops later, but just to let you see, so that I hope you liked it, and more to the point, I hope Kim loves it. And as I say, it's from Simply Made Crafts by Helen Griffin, and it's the large album die set. If you have the add-ons already to the MIDI album or mini album, you can use them with this set too. So many thanks for watching. Have a lovely day. Bye.